Alright, what's up? What's good? It's been a few days since I've done one of these, so bear with me here. Let's talk, and we're not doing it live today. I do want to give one shout out, somebody who used to be on the Twitch platform. I do want to give one shout out to The Doc is coming back. He's going to be on YouTube, and it's going to be extremely interesting to see exactly what he has to say about the whole situation at Twitch and everything. Whatever he drops hints-wise and everything. Yeah, welcome Doc back, though. He's... The production, I mean, you can see it right here. The production on his streams are always great. People are wondering if he got in trouble with the law and this and that stuff. And no, he's not locked up. He is coming back. He put up a music video and this and that stuff. So, anyways, it's good seeing him back, even though it's not on Twitch. You know, his original home. It's going to be extremely interesting to see what happens there. Anyways, this is about PlayStation. This is about State of Play. So, State of Play, August 6th. I did sleep through it accidentally. I thought it was 4 p.m. Pacific. It was 4 p.m. Eastern, so I'm recording this at roughly 7:30. A few hours later, as soon as I saw that PlayStation had streamed, like a couple hours ago, I shut off Twitch. I shut off Twitter, all that stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna check this out, going in with a fresh take, and let's see. I'm also gonna be skipping past some of the games and everything that's in here. If I really don't care about them, I'm gonna skip past them. We're gonna see just how long this video lasts. Let's check it out. To the 5, to the 3, to the 2, to the 1. All right, here we go. Bloop. Okay, wow me PlayStation. So as much as I know, this is supposed to be VR today. There were some people on Twitter being like, Legend Dragoon, and it's like they already announced it's VR games. Do people just really not get the memo? Even with all the leaks and rumors that get put up on Twitter, people still are like, I don't know what's going on. Crash! Yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, producer at Toys for Bob, and I'm here to talk to you about Crash Bandicoot 4.
We got more Crash Bandicoot!
Crash 4 is a direct sequel to Crash Bandicoot Warped. The devious villains Neo Cortex and Dr. Entropy have finally escaped their interdimensional prison, leaving an evil scientist-sized hole in the universe.
Cool.
Now they've got their eyes set on not only simply conquering this dimension, but all dimensions. And it's up to Crash and Coco to save the day.
Very
Crash
animated.
Bandicoot 4 It's About Time is the first totally new game in the Crash Bandicoot series in over a decade. So for us at Toys for Bob, we felt that it was important to reintroduce longtime fans as well as new players to this amazing franchise.
This looks
First,
so
we
good.
made sure to incorporate the classic tense, precise, and perspective-shifting platforming that we all fell in love with.
Yes.
And then we wanted to introduce exciting new elements that we can't wait to show you today. Let's start with Insanity Beach. This is where Crash's adventure first started and where we pick things up again in Crash 4. But there have definitely been changes since we first saw Insanity Beach all those years ago. And throughout Crash 4, you'll see those changes to our gameplay and even our art style. Our art teams wanted to take inspiration from not just the original games, but the animated cartoons that inspired those original games, all while also delivering bigger, more awe-inspiring dimensions to explore.
I thought they were saying anime
Throughout
cartoons.
Crash 4, you'll see
Crash.
wide open new vistas, new character models, and lots of expressive animations. And with all of that also comes new additions to the platforming, like having the ability to wall run, rope swing, rail grind, and zip line as well.
That's great.
In the original trilogy, specifically Crash Warped, there were certain moments in the game where Crash would change outfits. Think Crash wearing a biker jacket when riding a motorcycle. That seemed like a natural area for us to expand upon.
Yeah!
So we've loaded the game with tons of awesome skins that you can earn and wear.
Hell yeah!
These skins are totally cosmetic.
I can
fun
run
way to express yourself while playing the game.
I can
And just
run
to be clear,
around
there's no
in the
MTX
leather
here.
jacket.
Skins are earned by completing different challenges and earning gems within levels.
The bomber jacket.
Crash
What?
4 also introduces the quantum masks.
That's
the
awesome.
powerful protectors of time and space. Crash and Coco will need their assistance throughout the game to tackle the crazy challenges that we're going to be throwing at the player. Whether it's Ika Ika, who gives you the ability to instantly flip your center of gravity at the press of a button, Kapunawa, who allows you to slow down the world around you, or Lonnie Lowly, who allows you to phase shift elements in and out of existence.
Lonnie
Bending
Lowly.
the rules of reality and altering your environment with these new masks is a must. We also can't wait to talk to you about the fourth mask, Akano, but that's going to have to wait for another day. What we can tell you today, though, is that Crash isn't the only character you get to take control of during this adventure. For starters, you can play the entire game as Coco. Any level that you can play as Crash, you can also play as Coco.
And also
It's also very
Cortex.
important for us that she take a more prominent role in the story this time as well.
Cool.
That's not all. We've got a few other characters that you'll get to control at key points in the adventure, so that they can provide their own fresh perspectives and new gameplay. Here you can see that you'll be taking control of Neo Cortex. He's all about using his blaster to change an enemy in his path. In addition to playing as Cortex, we're excited to reveal
like that
for the first
soundtrack.
time, you'll also get to tail slap your way through crates as Dingo.
Really?
I repeat, you get to play as Dingodile in Crash 4.
The Dingo.
And a lot has changed in the years since we last saw Dingodile. In fact, he hung up his old flamethrower rocket launcher combo when he decided to retire from a life of villainy and open a diner.
What?
Unfortunately for Dingo, fortunately for us, his adventure begins by witnessing the destruction of said beloved diner and getting sucked into another dimension.
Ah. Ooh. Ow. Ugh.
Finally, there's one more surprise I'm
Whoa.
incredibly excited to show you today. The Crash Bandicoot series has always been about finding new and exciting ways to play through the game. In the past, it's been about taking on time trials
I
or
just got
discovering all the
chills.
hidden secrets.
What?
Well, for Crash 4, we wanted to bring something brand new to the table. so
Holy
we teamed
shit,
up with our
this
friends
is
at Beanox
awesome.
to create a brand new style of play for Crash 4 that we call Inverted Mode. It's our souped up, bumpa-berry fueled take on a mirror mode. Not only are perspective
Wow.
shifted, but now each of the dimensions are rendered in a
Screen
new
filters,
art style
really,
that
but-
really changes the look and feel of the experience.
That looks
One
great.
dimension could be asking you to traverse through a neon wasteland, while another tasks players with spinning paint all over the environment to see their path forward. We've even got one that feels like an old-timey movie, with the overcranked camera speed increasing the actual speed of gameplay as well.
Really?
Once unlocked, players can replay all the game's levels with a totally new and dynamic
Yep,
look and feel.
I'm gonna be doing
it's an
that.
incredibly fun feature that is going to give every player, especially the completionists out there,
Oh, so
a
it's not
reason
an
to
actual
revisit each
underwater
level again
level.
to see what new and exciting experiences in store for them.
Huh.
So that's some of the new stuff that we have in store for you in Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Experience the space and time-bending madness on October 2nd.
I mean, this is starting off really good. Okay, so I thought this was all about VR.
Today's State of Play is loaded with third-party updates for PS4 and
Awesome.
PSVR, and some new PS5 gameplay too.
Oh.
We open the show with an all-new look at Crash 4. It's About Time, coming to PlayStation 4 on October 2nd.
Still looks just better and better.
Now let's keep the party going with the latest
Hitman
from
3.
IO Interactive.
Okay. This has been damn good so far. It's just barely beginning. Oh man, Hitman. This game engine's a few years old. It's still looking just better and better. And they don't have a gigantic team working on it either.
Besides, this is your big day.
A VR mode in Hitman? Are you shitting me? That's
Don't worry about that. My art speaks for itself.
that. What the fuck?
I'll call you when I get back to New York.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Be able to look around corners and everything and like check out like clues and shit. You're in a closet, like looking through the fucking closet thing there. Oh, this is gonna get kick his ass out the window. What the fuck? I need to. Oh man. Entire world sass. I might need. So I think I have season 2 or something. I'm not even quite sure. I'm probably got to get all 3 seasons. If wow, I'm gonna be able to walk through the Vermont stage in VR. It's gonna be so stupid. Uncharted? No. No, this is live video. It's kind of hard to tell. Wait. Oh, this is a side scroller. Shit. Oh, Braid. Yeah, okay. That's a big hit.
We are happy to
Oh, the
announce Braid
remastering?
Anniversary Edition.
Take a quick tour in this new footage captured from PS5.
Ooh.
Hi everyone,
PS5
this is Matt
footage.
Nava from Giant Squid. I'm excited to share more with you today about our upcoming game, The Pathless.
It's gonna be an artsy fartsy PS5 game. Yep. Very
The
artsy
Pathless is
fartsy.
an open-world, mythic adventure game set in a vast forest. You play as the Hunter. The Hunter is a master of archery. She can shoot talismans to fill her dash meter, which allows her to bound across the landscape.
I mean, cool.
Fluid, dynamic movement is at the core of the Pathless. So the game's unique take on archery is all about timing, not aiming down sights. This design was critical to making it possible to shoot even while moving fast and performing acrobatic maneuvers. You instantly feel as skilled as the Hunter herself.
Except for it takes no skill to shoot a lock on target. But okay. Okay.
With help from the Eagle, you can even fly. The bond between the Hunter and the Eagle is central in the Pathless. You can gain altitude while you glide by flapping.
Okay, but
Make sure you pet the Eagle to keep it clean and in good flying condition.
so far it's just a tech demo.
You'll find secrets all over the island, if you know where to look. Collecting crystals will let you upgrade the Eagle's ability to flap. You will also discover larger puzzles to solve in ancient structures.
What's the reason for doing all this though? Is it just a puzzle game, I guess?
The Pathless is all about finding your own way forward. So unlike most open world games, there's no map. Instead, the Hunter can use her mask to peer into the spirit world and discover distant landmarks. It even shows you where you've been. Getting to higher vantage points will let you see further with spirit vision. Giant cursed spirits, the source of the darkness, will pose a constant threat to you on your quest. They will try to separate you from the Eagle.
Big Moose. Boss fight Moose. And we're not even playing Monster Hunter.
Stay still in the light to avoid detection.
I
You
just
won't be able to take on the cursed spirits.
hold on one
until you've
second.
returned
Hold
light
on
to
one
the-
second. So we're sitting here watching this gameplay of the Pathless, and I can't help but to think that there's another game that looks, it's a little bit of an older game. You probably already played it before. Some of us haven't. I haven't. I started it and I just haven't finished it or anything. But this is just like a duller version of this. So I'm kind of curious to wonder how exactly they're going to sell that game when you have something like this that's landing on PC right now that is literally a PlayStation title, just cranked up to the maximum settings that it can. How are you expecting to sell this? Like, I don't even know
Obelisks.
the reason for all this to happen. I mean, I get it's early gameplay footage and all that stuff, sure.
When the obelisks are restored, the cursed spirits will be vulnerable. Chase them down through the forest to corner them in a dramatic final battle.
So that's the cursed spirits, but why are we hunting them? Other than just to be an asshole? Even for PS5, this is not exactly the most impressive thing I've seen. Looks like it could be fun. I give it that. Definitely looks like it could be fun.
The hunter and eagle will have to defeat the cursed spirits to bring light back to the world. I hope you've enjoyed this overview of The Pathless.
I hope that's not all the
You've only
PS5
scratched the
stuff we're gonna
surface.
see.
There's so much more to explore and discover. The Pathless is coming out later this year. Thanks for watching.
This is coming out later this year and you're giving no story details. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm checking that one out.
Next up, let's see what's in store for Spelunky.
People
Some people like these games. I don't really
special.
care.
They're waiting patiently for it to be worth it.
I like Sonic and Mario, but and it's in the same vein as that.
We've
But
got a bunch of new PS4 updates to share with you, starting with a closer look at Genshin Impact.
oh,
Come on, let's take a look.
bows and arrows, anime.
I summon thee.
This looks like a game that would normally be on a Switch. Xbox had a lot of these in their showcase. So is it Microsoft and Sony just like, well, if Switch isn't going to be putting out these, you know, anime style games, whatever, very artsy, stylized games, and we're just going to do it.
If you cannot bring yourself to kill,
What is this disturbance
Kill.
to which I awaken?
Huh? Think you can get away?
Cool boss fight.
Time for takeoff.
Way of my vengeance.
What the fuck?
This ambition of yours, what a waste of stardust.
Good soundtrack. Kind of looks cool. It's like a beat 'em up. Eh. This game will definitely be on PlayStation Now. What the fuck? Wow. This actually kind of looks cool. Aowen must die. Okay. I'll check it out. At Tiki Dance. More side scrollers. It seems like we're getting back to we're getting back to this like 8-bit, 16-bit era of like graphics. Except for fighting games won't do it for some reason. Fighting games are the only ones that just won't bring it back to the old school style. Which I keep saying, like, why not? It costs too much. Well, there's other games that are doing the same damn thing. I'm probably not gonna play this, but it looks alright. You know, for some.
It's time to talk bug
for what it
snacks.
is.
Let's check out some game experts.
So I guess Sony and Microsoft are both trying to go for this like kids market. They're thinking there's gonna be this like baby boom happening like right now, and they're all going like these kids are gonna be like 1 year old, 2 years old with a controller in hand, just sitting in front of a TV playing this. Weird. Weird. Like kids want edgy. They want, you know, they're kids, so they want that stuff that's like, ooh, I just got away with playing that. I think. I'm pretty sure that's still kind of the way it is, unless I'm very out of touch with the younger generation. You know, you would want to play something like back when I was growing up, it was something like a Max Payne or a Resident Evil or I don't know, a Silent Hill, a Mortal Kombat. Yes! Yeah! Yeah! That's the brutality I was looking for. Yeah. I don't know why we're getting so many kiddie games. Weird. It just seems very weird to me. I don't know.
More in store. Let's start with an update on the eagerly awaited PlayStation VR game.
When's it coming out? Give it to me. Like this. This is what kids like. Something like this.
Is strong with you.
Yes! I've seen a few videos of the Vive version of this.
Must stop
This is awesome.
Why you never mentioned that you had the Force?
Lightsaber duels with the freaking wiggle waggle. Oh. Oh, fate has chosen you. Yeah. August 25th. But I'm not supposed to be streaming this month at all. What? Control?
Whatever you do, stay in the light.
New DLC for Control. Oh shit. Remedy. Yeah. She's got a leather jacket back on, not the suit. I knew kind of crazy. Expansion pack. Whoa, 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 wait, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait 1 second. Was that who I think? Could that be a certain somebody from another Remedy game? A certain somebody from another Alan Wake expansion coming in August. What the fuck? That so Alan Wake 3. I mean, they've been working on that since Quantum Break came out. I posted something on Twitter before about Alan Wake 3 and well, it was somebody from the Twitter accounts over at Remedy, possibly Sam Lake. I don't know. It was like launch night, so I think Sam Lake was on the account or something like that, and he actually retweeted an Alan Wake 3 tweet that I posted back when Quantum Break was coming out. So it was like, what? Okay. Well, at least Remedy retweeted it. So it makes its return in the next DLC for Control later this month. That's pretty cool. So we got a couple things coming out this month. Damn, and like I said, I cannot stream this month because at least for a few weeks, just because I'm trying to get my stats to reset on Twitch for like hours streamed. So I can get my viewership up so I can possibly get around to doing affiliate. Anyways, that's a whole other conversation. But Alan Wake, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. Control gets Alan Wake. So Alan Wake is in the same universe as Control. Interesting. I wonder if Max Payne is also in that same universe. Oh, a mobile game for PlayStation.
We are the forest shadows. Ghosts, running silently between the straight, cold lines of a corrupt state.
Focus home. This is going to be a hit or miss game.
They count, ration, manipulate.
This trailer will look really good, but the gameplay itself might not be that great.
They've taken everything from those that claim
It's how Focus Home stuff comes out.
Authority and steel will not stop us. We aren't an invading army.
This looks interesting.
We are wraiths. We bypass defenses and strike at the heart.
This is also very CGI, so I'm kind of wondering what the actual gameplay looks like. This is like the opening cinematic to the game. Guarantee it.
And the people call us heroes.
From the dead of night.
To others, we are rivals.
It's multiplayer or something? Oh, a little bits of gameplay in there. There we go. That's some gameplay.
We are all outlaws.
The hood. Ah, there we go.
But some of us will become legends.
When Hudspole flies
Okay.
from the dead of night.
I'm going to say that was actually PlayStation 5 footage, not PC. Pretend to be PS5, like a certain Xbox showcase event.
We've got new PS5 gameplay
Good
for this
full.
melee-focused action epic
Kinda-
launching this holiday.
Kind of a little bit. I don't know. Kind of lost my interest with this one. Looks like it could turn into a grind fest, and the combat looks a little all over the place.
Hello, my name is Keith Lee, and I am the game director.
This is
for
good that they're
Godfall.
showing
On behalf
in-depth
of Time to Play
gameplay on
Games,
it.
we are very excited to share gameplay with you today and to offer you a glimpse into the mystical world of Godfall.
Okay. let's
Today,
see it.
you'll be seeing extensive gameplay captured on a PlayStation 5 development kit. Please keep in mind that the game is still a work in progress.
It's a very low
and
resolution.
Some things may change from the final product
This is
as
like-
we continue to learn and harness the power of Sony's next generation console. Please enjoy.
This looks like it's either 720 or
So let's jump right into what Godfall is.
like a lock 1080.
Godfall is a looter slasher that features intense action, satisfying moment-to-moment combat, and robust loot progression systems. You can enjoy the game at your own pace, playing alone, or through online co-op with up to 2
Yeah, this looks like it's
additional
running at
teammates.
720.
Godfall is set in a brand new high fantasy universe filled with heroic knights.
It might be just the
magic,
capture
and
though.
forbidden realms. The world is split up into the elemental realms of earth, water, air,
Water.
and fire. Godfall is a complete package. All loot and gear in the game are acquired or unlocked through gameplay. There are no microtransactions.
Grind
No
fast.
waiting for content. It's all in the game on day one. As you adventure, you'll get to tear through enemies to challenge a mad
frame
god
rate.
who awaits you at the top.
It just jumped.
You play a Valorian Knight, a godlike warrior able to equip Valor plates, legendary armor sets that transform you into an unstoppable master of melee combat. Throughout your journey, you'll find ancient Valor plates lost in time, each with their own characteristics and long history. Now let's talk about gameplay.
This is really going to be
Godfall.
hit or miss.
First,
No, honestly.
our team wanted to do something different. We wanted to combine action RPG loot progression with third-person melee combat to create what we think is a looter slasher. The game is
Division.
therefore one
A hack
part
and slash
gear-driven
version of
and
Division.
one part player skill-driven. In other words, not only do we want you to find exquisite weapons with powerful loot traits, but we also want you to have that feeling of accomplishment or mastering the wide set of combat mechanics available to you
Wait.
in Godfall.
That's
From
just.
a combat philosophy
That's just Dark
perspective,
Souls.
the melee combat in Godfall is intended to be fluid, dynamic, and interactive.
That's. I
embracing
mean, really,
offense
at the heart
over
of Dark
defense.
Souls, that's what it is.
More often than not, you'll be facing multiple enemies at the same time.
Except for it's
As
more
a
like
result, you should
RNG,
always be
active
moving
RNG
and
drop.
closing the gap on enemies.
I'm
Also,
thinking.
you dominate
That's-
the combat space, not the enemies.
Or a Warframe,
and
I
the
guess,
game rewards you
also.
for being aggressive. Now that you're familiar with the combat philosophy, let's dig into the weapons
Yeah.
themselves.
I
In
mean,
Godfall,
it's
there
not
are
like we
5
haven't seen
weapon
this
classes.
type of a game
The
before.
longsword,
That looks cool.
the dual blades, the polearm,
The polearm.
the two-handed warhammer,
Hiya.
and the two-handed greatsword. Each weapon class has their own unique movesets and playstyles, ranging from fast combos to more strategic, deliberate play. As you defeat enemies in your adventures, you will acquire numerous weapons for each weapon category, each weapon with their own primary and secondary traits. At a later
Oh.
date, we
You
will
can
delve
switch weapons
into
on the
weapon
fly.
classes and how to modify them in greater detail. For now, we'll go over the dual blades and the longsword weapon classes.
Did he? It
The
looked
dual
like they
blades
just
are the fastest
swapped.
weapon class in Godfall, embodying
Mid-combo.
speed, fluidity, and mobility. The dual blades are
I thought-
exceptional against
Because
soft,
sworn the
unarmored targets
first time
or
they're
single
attacking,
targets.
they're using a
You can perform
single
a
blade.
combo by executing 4 consecutive light attacks.
Yeah.
The dual blades heavy attack is a spinning blade cyclone. The blade cyclone
Usually it is.
can also be used as a finisher at the end of your light attack combo.
Okay, well,
So what are
combo.
the signature moves for the dual blades? As you build up charge, you can
Comboing
also
is always
activate
fun.
inner focus, which is unique to the dual blades, which inflicts massive damage in a
Mhm.
short period of time. There's also Mortal Coil, where you can throw your blade into an enemy, pulling the
Get
enemy
over here.
towards you, like pulling a cable. Now let's switch to the longsword weapon class. Longswords are balanced weapons, embodying crisp damage and simple cooldowns without needing a lot of elaborate combo setups.
The first time they
Similar
showed
to
gameplay,
dual
you could
blades,
pop
longswords
people
have
up
their
into
own
the air.
4-hit light attack combo. Then there's
Yes,
the
we get it.
heavy
Every
attack
attack's gonna have a
which can
4-hit
be
combo.
used at the end of your light attack combo. There are 3 signature moves for the longsword class. There's Spectral Flurry, which cannot be interrupted and deals high damage to multiple nearby targets.
You can go all Ghost
Then
of
there's
Tsushima in it.
Spiral Technique, which eviscerates all enemies in a straight fixed path. Notice there's a white flash after a longsword swing called a timing attack.
Ah,
If you
okay.
press the shield button exactly at the same time, you'll perform a devastating shield uppercut with your longsword. The shield is a core part of Godfall. It's available to you throughout the entire game. You can always block incoming attacks with your shield. If you press the shield button at the right time, you can also pair.
So they totally just took out all the Devil May Cry stuff out of this that made everybody go, "Whoa, that looks really cool." Because early gameplay footage, I'm pretty sure it was Godfall. They had like this, Devil May Cry tech where it was like you're gonna be able to do like Devil May Cry style combos in multiplayer and co-op, and everybody's like, "What the? That's awesome!" And now it looks like they just stripped all that out of the game completely. So now it just looks like it's gonna be a hack and slash, grindy kind of just run around, kill a bunch of enemies. They poop out some active RNG stuff, and then you upgrade your dude after that. I mean, for some people, they really get into that stuff. Me, myself, I've just been so burnt out on that style of gameplay. I'd rather just go up to get the cash, go up to a stall, buy what I'm looking for, get my thing upgraded. Like Ghost of Tsushima was great on that part where you could as soon as you got the parts that you needed, you could go out and, farm for 10 minutes or whatever, get some flowers, you got a new color. Run around, take out a couple base camps, have some fun taking out some base camps. You get the iron, you get the linen and all that stuff. Boom, you upgrade it. Or you make the bombs or whatever the hell. This is going to be a lot more like Division or Destiny, something like that, where you're it's just with swords instead of guns, where you're running around and stuff is dropping. The Avengers game also seems like it's going to be a lot of that, which means it's going to be a lot of inventory management too. And probably going to be emphasizing on co-op, because a lot of these games love to throw you in like the raid style missions and everything where you have to play it with multiple people. I guarantee you that's going to be in here somewhere.
Parry and attack. You can perform a light attack after a last second shield block to counterattack with a powerful
Don't get me wrong.
Strike.
This looks all right.
Shield is great.
This
not
looks pretty
just for
good.
Defense, but also offense. You can aim
Other than the low
and throw
resolution,
which will hit multiple nearby targets.
which that could
Tap
easily just be a
shield button
capture
just
thing.
as you catch your shield, you can perform
Somebody
a
didn't
powerful
have the right
wave
saying
attack.
on when they're recording the video of it.
You can double tap the shield button to petrify enemies. And of course, you can perform an R3 ground finisher on enemies that were knocked down.
Holy shit. No, this isn't Dark Souls. This is the newest Assassin's Creed type of stuff. Wow. This is like Odyssey shit. Which, like I said, I don't mind this type of gameplay. It was just, it didn't fit Assassin's Creed at all. So this is better than the way it was handled for Assassin's Creed. This also looks like you got a little bit more impact than Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Down to the ground.
It's interesting. I like the aesthetic of it. I like the armors and everything. Looks cool. Silvers and blacks and golds and like mythological type of. This boss fight's about to get pissed. Please tell me there's... Yeah, okay. So it's hard lock on. Good. I was gonna say. Don't pull a Ghost of Tsushima, have no hard lock on, and just destroys the gameplay. Or the combat, I should say. Yeah, there's definitely a hard lock on. Very sure. Oh. So it's a lot of parry, a lot of bouncing back and forth and everything. Okay.
We hope you enjoyed our first walkthrough video.
Very
of Godfall
Assassin,
running
like
on the
new
PlayStation 5.
Assassin's Creed combat.
We also want to thank all the fans for their endless support since
Oh,
our
and then
initial
you got
reveal
the-
back in
yeah.
December. We have a few more surprises coming down the road, such as
The
details
environments
on
look
loot
great.
and progression, and are eager to share more with you on our way
Graphics
to launch this
wise-
holiday season. We hope that you will join our Godfall community on Twitter, Facebook.
Other than
and
the weird
YouTube.
resolution, everything looks shiny and very highly detailed and everything. Like I said, I think it's just a video. The way that they captured the video looks a little rough. It's gonna look probably 10 times better once you boot it up on the system.
That's a wrap. We hope you enjoyed this peek into the
Really?
future of PlayStation. See you next time.
Couple games that's missing from the lineup that I was kind of hoping. So a couple games that's missing from the lineup that I was kind of hoping to be there is once again a Sly Cooper. Where's my Sly? I need my Sly Cooper. That's the only one that's missing from back in the day. I think that's the only one. Oh, Clonina. Clonoa. There we go. Clonoa is missing also. But yeah, Sly, Clonoa, and Legend of Dragoon. We need these games back. Shit, Sony. Oh, SOCOM! Get me my SOCOM! Damn! Oh, SOCOM. Man. See, everybody's gonna... So, I really need to make this video about my history with SOCOM, because it's very different than most everybody else's. I didn't have internet back when SOCOM was a thing, like really prominent. So I don't know shit about the online of SOCOM. I just know it was like a big thing and there was a lot of hackers and stuff in it. But my big thing was the single player. I love the campaign of SOCOM. That's literally, if it was not for SOCOM's campaign, this whole Warwolf thing would not exist. That was really a thing that just it pushed it into like, okay, I like the military. I like shooting guns. I like, the whole strategic, going in, getting not so much hostages, but getting objectives done by using, some tactics and this and that stuff. Same stuff like you would do in Splinter Cell and I don't know what. Like the campaign modes of Call of Duty have it a lot of times in it. That feeling of just like being there in the moment, in being a soldier. So yeah, where is Sly, Clonoa, and SOCOM? Like, we need these games back. Definitely PlayStation. Push the button, make it happen. You can do it. You can do it. So the other thing, a lot of kiddie games. So I guess this next gen, we're just going to see a lot of games made for the younger generation or the more casual fan base of gamers. I guess, I guess there's a market for it. I don't see it myself. I mean, the biggest selling games are, your Spider-Mans, which so many kids played that, the Spider-Man game. The Last of Us, very much for adults. Ghost of Tsushima, beautiful game. Combat suffered a little bit, but it's that. So I'm not quite sure why they're going with the kids fan base for some of these games. Godfall, definitely. It's going to be a very hit or miss on that. We're going to see exactly what the storyline is to it and everything. The other game that looks like Horizon, but just is like just a tech demo. I don't know why I care. I don't know why I would care about that right now. I need to see more of that game. Yeah, it's literally just a tech demo with a couple boss fights. So I don't know exactly what they're going for with that. It's just artsy tech demo. And it's not even like hugely impressive either. There's not like a ton of particle effects going on or anything. And I feel like the PS4 Pro could probably handle that game pretty solidly. Maybe not like 4K, but Godfall looked like it was going to be like this big giant locked at 4K game, and that the recording just looked at like it was 720. So I mean, these next gen consoles are kind of in a weird spot right now. PC market is kind of booming, especially for single player games. Horizon, Death Stranding, and possibly, you know, like maybe a Spider-Man or something might go over to the PC. So it's going to be very interesting going forward with the PS5 to see exactly what happens there. Are we going to be seeing more top tier performances of games, or is it going to be, or is the market just going to get, I feel, okay, so when I say artsy fartsy games, the reason why I'm kind of like not against them, but I'm kind of like weary of them, is because it feels like it limits the system on them pushing the boundaries of just how far they can take the graphics on games. The tech demo that we saw for PS5 using Unreal Engine 5, that really pushed everything. That was like, it got everybody excited. And then you see something that is like this, I think it's Unity or something. You know, when it doesn't have that really nice shine and extra detail to it. You know, if you go from Godfall that looks very shiny and detailed, and then you see the what was it, Faithless or something like that. And there's just this very distinct difference of like, it's eye-catching and it's kind of like, okay, maybe it's fun, I don't know. And then, you know, we got a lot of side scrollers in there too, which is, I mean, that's a classic genre. I do like that those are there. Gives the kids out there and also the old school gamers that just like doing, you know, like your old Mario, your old Sonic, your Contras and stuff like that. It gives that, or the what was it? Was it Shinobi? Shinobi, I think, was, or Ninja Gaiden. I think the NES version Ninja Gaiden. You know, it gives that crowd like something to hold on to, and it's also made so the other thing too is like the old kind of like 16-bit. I mean, that's a stylized thing. I just don't get the whole thing of like dulling down the graphics on the other, like the reason why I call it the Unity graphics is because we saw a lot of games made in Unity that they just look dull to me. I don't know. They don't have any shine to them. So yeah, we'll see. There's nothing really. Okay, the Crash Bandicoot one and the Vader Immortal was like my two big like, and Godfall looks like, I mean, I'd check it out. I don't know, but yeah, Crash and Vader Immortal. That yeah, hell yeah, give me a PS4 for that. And the fact that the PS VR, oh man, that is coming out this month. Man, I wanted to stream Vader Immortal, and I'm taking this month off from streaming. I'm going to be doing more YouTube videos, and also music videos over on Tone Wolf. Yeah, so we're going to see. Do I bite the bullet and stream Vader Immortal? And oh my god, I got to pre-order that too. In like 3 weeks. We'll see if the hours have the hours streamed in the past month has like kind of reset on Twitch, then I'll go live on Twitch. But outside of that, yeah, I don't know. This was all right. PlayStation State of Play. I mean, we're gonna have another one with even more PS5 stuff. So hopefully we get a little more. What would we be seeing? Oh, Spider-Man. Miles Morales Spider-Man possibly on the next thing. Again, my big things for the next State of Play, I really want to see definitely SOCOM make a comeback. SOCOM needs to make a comeback, but don't focus on the multiplayer. Call of Duty's already got the multiplayer. I mean, Call of Duty's been the multiplayer go-to forever. And I know it's going to piss a lot of people off of me saying that. But I think if they focus more on the single player SOCOM, and then maybe or they could do a Killzone thing, have one button download thing for the single player, and then another button download thing for the multiplayer, and separate them. and just see which one works, because there's a good chance SOCOM will fall on its face when it comes to the multiplayer. Because as much as nostalgia is all around the SOCOM player base of like, I used to play this on multiplayer and I had my adapter and everything and I went online and some of us hacked and all that's as much as there's a nostalgia around that, I think what would sell the game more is the single player. Just on, use the old microphone tricks and everything of like, Bravo, how did it go? Bravo move to Echo and whatnot, and don't engage unless attacked or something. You can do the pop down menu and all that stuff. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a SOCOM video. And I'm gonna play through the first few levels of the original SOCOM. I'm going to see if I can get the microphone part of it working also on emulator. I don't know how well that'll work, because I don't know if emulators actually, I don't know. I have to see how you can actually make that work. So we'll see. But yeah, SOCOM, Sly Cooper, there's a giant demand for Sly. Klonoa, I think if they brought that back, like a remastered version or a remake of it, people might not remember it or might not know it, but damn, that game would hit wicked big time, especially with Crash and Ratchet and Clank and all that. Jak and Daxter still has a following to it and everything. Yeah, Jak and Daxter games are on the PS4. So yeah, shit. Also, put Klonoa and Sly out there. You got the platforming goodness right there, and they look cool. And they look good. So it's going to be interesting going forward to see if some of the old IPs make a comeback in that way. I'm really hoping for it. I'm really hoping that happens. So yeah, it's been State of Play, a little bit of a Let's Talk, and yeah, there was some stuff I skipped over. Not everything caught my attention. If you think I'm a PlayStation fanboy, I can tell you right now, the system does a lot of good. And that's why I play it a lot. And pretty soon, I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff on the PC anyways. So you can say whatever you want. But if Sony does the right things and gets me interested and gets me excited for stuff, I'm there. If the PC does it, I'm there. If Xbox finally turns around and does something really cool, like Flight Sim 2020, I don't know why I'm so excited about that game. Well, interested in that game. I don't know if I'm excited about it. But I'm definitely interested. I want to check it out. It looks kind of cool. Flying planes around the world, checking stuff out and everything. That's like a procedurally generated map and everything through a cloud thingy or something. It's a PC game. It's not even an Xbox game, but Microsoft's got my attention on something. So I'm there for everything. Oh, and like Astro Chain, I still really want to check that out. Like to Switch, everything has something on it, at least one thing on it. So yeah, there's some cool stuff from PlayStation coming out though. Vader Immortal, I have been waiting for that game to hit the PSVR. I don't know how much it's going to be, but I'm there. I want it. I want to see this. Finally, I got a reason to be hyped up for the VR stuff once again. Resident Evil was like the last big one that had my full attention. I was like, oh, this is awesome. Hopefully, the same way that Jedi Fallen Order really, had me all excited, giddy about a Star Wars thing. Hopefully, Vader Immortal does that too. It's gotten everybody. I've seen the opening to it. And I was just like, this is actually really good. Solid story, good looking graphics and everything. The PSVR I know does 1080, but I mean, Resident Evil 7 actually looked pretty decent. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, I'm going to call this video here. And I will be back with more videos very soon. Like I said, I'm taking a few weeks off from Twitch, so I got all the time in the world to work on videos. I will be having the backlog playthroughs happening very soon. I'm going to be getting, I don't know what I'm going to be playing. Oh, Death Stranding. I got a PC, Death Stranding on the PC. I'm going to be doing maybe a video or two on that. Just my thoughts, my reaction to I've already been kind of mind blown by the game because I wanted to jump into it and get it working really good. So I have seen it a little bit, and yeah, it looks good. So tune in for that video. And then Tone Wolf, I'm gonna be trying to get some music video guitar cover music videos. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to get some of those up on Tone Wolf, the other YouTube channel. It's around. There's links around this channel for it. And outside of that, I'll be back streaming next month, full on and everything. It should have some stream upgrades happening, or stream updates, I should say, happening and everything. I will be back soon. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, and I guess I can say, hit that like button and, smash a bell or something like that. Every YouTuber has to kind of say it nowadays because that's the only way you can get your videos out there. But yeah, hit the like, the sub, the bell, and all that stuff. Yeah, the YouTubey thingies. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see ya next time.